I'm Brandon Lubian.
And I'm Marcos Salos, and welcome to this edition for WBLN for today, September 21st, 2017.
Hurricane Maria made landfall yesterday in Puerto Rico as a Category 4 storm. A spokesperson for the Puerto Rican governor is calling it a total devastation. Only about 11,000 of Puerto Rico's more than 3 million residents are in hurricane shelters. Calls for rescuers began almost immediately as the storm hit in the morning, but first responders were unable to reach potential victims until the winds died down. Even the National Weather Service had its fierce winds destroying 2 of its radars on the island. Flooding for residents in low-lying areas could bring extensive damage to homes and buildings. The true extent of Maria's damage on Puerto Rico and other Caribbean islands will not be truly known until the storm finally passes. We are currently running a collection to benefit the Basilica of St. Mary, Star on the Sea. Our goal is to help those hardest hit by the storm recover as quickly as possible, just as they had been serving the poor in the Keys for years before. So drop-off locations will be in the campus ministry office, the main office, and the administration building lobby.
Congratulations to the 16 seniors that have been named commended students by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation, of which 3 have advanced to the semifinals. These academically talented high school seniors have an opportunity to continue in the competition for some 7,500 National Merit Scholarships worth more than $32 million. The scholarships will be awarded next spring. The 2018 National Merit Scholarship semifinals are Ivan Baral, Andres Dones, and Connor Yurkon. Attention 7th through 12th grades. CLC will begin on Tuesday, September 26th. Everyone will meet in the cafeteria during homeroom for their first meeting. The 6th grade CLC will begin the Tuesday after October 3rd in the Cosquihuela. A new national emergency, that's what Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto called Thursday's 7.1 earthquake that rocked Mexico City. The quake brought down numerous structures in the capital of the country and surrounding areas. Thousands of people, including soldiers and college students, worked side by side attempting to rescue victims trapped in rubble. At least 216 were killed in Mexico City. That's down from 248 that was originally reported by authorities. This comes barely a week after an 8.1 earthquake hit the southern coast of Mexico, killing dozens. The quake also comes on the anniversary of a magnitude 8.0 earthquake that hit 32 years ago on September 19, 1985, killing an estimated 9,500 people in and around Mexico City. President Trump issued a tweet saying, "God bless the people of Mexico City. We are with you and will be there for you." Now stay tuned for weather and sports after these messages.
Good morning. It's looking like a calm morning here. A few thunderstorms will pop up later in the afternoon. We got a scattered thunderstorm up north. Just a lot of moisture in the air in general. So today we'll look over here. It's going to look like we're going to have temperatures of highs at 92, lows of 78, relative humidity of 63%, winds coming from the east-northeast at 9 miles per hour, and some scattered thunderstorms. Friday, we're going to look at a high of 90 degrees with a low of 78 degrees with thunderstorms in the afternoon. Saturday, we're going to be looking at a high of 90 degrees, low of 77 degrees with scattered thunderstorms and a 40% chance of rain. Sunday, we're going to look at a high of 91 degrees and low of 78 degrees with scattered thunderstorms and a 30% chance of rain.
Thank you, Alex, and hello, Wolverine Nation. Let's start with football. Check out the middle school football team as they began their season with a convincing 32-6 victory over Somerset. Fernando Mendoza completed 8 of 12 for 98 passing yards. Eddie Duran had 4 receptions, and Michael Corral had 34 rushing yards and a touchdown. On defense, the team was led by Marcos Fuentes with 4 unassisted tackles and an interception. Andrew Diaz had a 27-yard interception returned for a touchdown, and Daniel Marsh had 3 tackles and a fumble recovery. The defense held Somerset to only 48 total yards. Awesome win, guys. The JV football team game against LaSalle has been canceled at their request. The game of the year is here, Belen versus Columbus, and it kicks off tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Tropical Park. Tickets are sold out in the Wolverine Den. However, you can still buy them at the stadium for a price of $20. So make sure you all go out and support your Wolverines. Over to bowling. The Wolverine bowling team took on Gulliver yesterday and came out on top, earning their second win of the season. Leading the Wolverines was sophomore Fernando de la Lama with a high score of 166 and an overall high series of 444 for 3 games. While seniors Anthony Berda and Alexis Agreda chipped in with personal bests of 150 and 158. The middle school golf team lost a close match to Ransom Everglades by a score of 127 to 131 at the Granada Golf Course. The match was called off after 7 holes, with Ransom leading at the time by a 4-stroke margin. Leading the way for Belen was Robbie Lizama with a 3 over par score of 30, followed by Adrian Rodriguez with a score of 33. The varsity golf team plays today against Doral at Merlesi in Merlesi. In pro football, the Dolphins will play the Jets this Sunday, coming off of a close win against the Chargers. Game time is 1 o'clock p.m. And now let's finish off sports with Danny Esteban, who is bringing us the faces of the future.
Here at Belen Jesuit, there's athletes all over, but every year the ones that tend to be overlooked are our younger athletes. One student athlete is freshman Dorian Gonzalez. Gonzalez plays 3 major sports: baseball, basketball, and football, all while maintaining a 4.2 GPA. Gonzalez doesn't only play these sports, but he plays the most crucial positions in each of these: shortstop, point guard, and quarterback. Dorian Gonzalez managed to make the 2016-14U USA baseball team and was moved up to the varsity team as a pinch runner in only his 8th grade year. He also led his 8th grade basketball team in steals and had the best work ethic according to Coach Chachi Rodriguez. Dorian also did something that not many people have done for the Belen football team. He went from the Wolverines middle school team transitioning straight to the varsity squad, taking over a high-powered offense. Gonzalez debuted in his first varsity game 2 weeks ago against LaSalle, where he went 2 for 3 on pass completions and 21 yards, and led the Wolverines 75 yards downfield, only to fall short on the 2-yard line.
Being able to play 3 sports and maintain my grades at a high level is a struggle, but I know that in the long run it's going to make me a better young man and teach me things that I may not know now. Just recently I was invited to the Perfect Game All-American game, which was held in Fort Myers, Florida. It was a great experience. I got to meet a lot of new baseball players, a lot of great baseball players. It was also on TV. A lot of people got to see it, and it was just an experience of a lifetime.
Although he fell short, the future is bright for this tri-sport phenom. For WBLN, I'm Daniel Esteban, and this has been Faces of the Future.
Thanks, Danny. And before we go, be sure to check out Mario Fernandez-Riera on our Twitter with this week's fantasy picks with your fantasy update. And now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Raul. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for all its latest news and pictures. I'm Brandon Lubian.
And I'm Marco Solos. And from everyone here, good luck, Wolverines. Let's get that dub and stay golden.